Howdy. How's it going? Hi. I wasn't really sure what I was going to work on tonight, but I know what I'm working on now. I'm going to do a landscape sort of concept thing for my for my graphic novel, and I thought I could show you a bit of the process that I'm playing with, using some 3D stuff to create stuff. But I had this idea before, like after I started the stream, so I couldn't actually set this up. So if you give me one moment while I just get a thing set up, I'll show you a program I use called DAZ, which is really cool. But I'll have to do like a screen share thing. I think if, yeah, this will do. Just give me a second. I know I'm upside down, but I'll turn it the right way. DAZ. Here we go. Cool. Not sure why it's cropped. Oh, come on. Okay. So this is DAZ Studio, which is actually free software. And what it allows you to do, I'm sorry, you won't be able to see my mouse, unfortunately, but you'll get the gist. So on the left there is sort of a panel with all your stuff, and you can actually buy things online. And it's mainly used for people, but you can also buy scenes and all sorts of things. So if I go to figures on the left and people, there's all these models that you can buy. There's some that come with the software, like these sort of Genesis ones. But yeah, like there's some of them are just incredibly high res, and people do like crazy stuff with them. I'm gonna just load the Genesis model, just because I don't think it'll be as raunchy looking, because I'm worried about the sensors. But see, so you get this guy, right? And then you can go to poses. You can buy poses as well on the store. And you've got all these poses, and you can just, I mean, some of them might look a bit weird. These are superhero ones. Where's some more normal ones? Here's a seated one, like this, right? So you can load that in, move your camera around, and what I usually do is I just actually take a screen grab of this and you know, get the angle that I want, and then stick it in my software and use it for art stuff. But if you wanted to tweak it, you can kind of literally like grab them and like move them around. It's pretty amazing. If you want to get into it more, there's like all sorts of things, like under wardrobe, there's like clothes. You just add clothes in. Oops, it's not. There's a, yeah, okay, that didn't work. There's a lot of like weird things to get your head around, like because there's all these different genesis of models and stuff. Only certain things work with certain things. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. I've been just sort of like grabbing this. You can actually do proper renders with it, but this is how I've been using it. Sorry if you've been saying things in the chat. No, you haven't. So yeah, so tonight it's really hard with this graphic novel because I don't want to give things away, but also I want to, you know, keep people interested. So I've got this render that I've done from Daz of this guy. And what I want to do is I want to sort of create... Why does it come up with Heya again? You didn't say it again, did you, Alan? Can everyone hear me? Anyway, so my concept... Okay, good. I'll just sort of talk about this land that I'm drawing rather than anything. So the history of the land is actually that there was giants long ago, but they're kind of... So yeah, there's this land that used to have giants in it, but now essentially they're part of the landscape. And I want this particular place where there's a waterfall coming out of a giant's eyes. I've sort of done another concept art thing a while ago, similar idea, but I really want to sort of push it a bit further. So I'm going to use this as just a guide, really. I'll do a quick sketch over it. I don't want it to be too much like you can see the person too much. I just want it to be there. So I'm just gonna like sketch in some of the shapes, but I'm not even going to use these as a guide. I'm going to kind of, maybe some of them I will, but I want it to be like, I don't know, almost like time has made the earth grow up around this giant. If that makes any sense at all. So I think that's all I'm going to use. I'm just going to do that. I'll keep him there just in case I want to reference him later. And then I'll start just blobbing in some things. I think I sort of I want bluish tones for this. So I was thinking that I was going to do another character, sort of a character development for my story, but I just didn't have the energy for it, to be honest. I guess it'll be a sort of cliff face. Or a cliff chest, as it were. I know I say all this stuff over and over again, but it's been really cool. Just sort of concepting this stuff in this way. Kind of instead of just, you know, writing it down and having these ideas just sort of like going around or whatever, I'm actually sort of drawing things, and so that leads me to think about other stuff, you know. What sort of sky do I want? Oh, maybe a purpley sky. The other day there was this beautiful, I think I took a photo of it on live on the stream. Yeah, this one. I think I'll have a sunset like that. Actually, I'm gonna do that on a different layer. It's easier. I hope it goes from that pink to the purple at the top there. How's everyone's weeks going? How are you enjoying Animal Crossing? Are you playing Animal Crossing right now? Hi Della. Mario Party. I've got Mario Party. Oh. Currently building a school. Well, that's a good thing about Animal Crossing. It's like so kind of chilled, even though I stay up all night, and it gives me insomnia. But you know, it's relaxing. Yeah, the new update. You had to start again, Della. That's crap. I feel frumpy. Why do I feel frumpy? Distracted much? Oops, I'm still on background now. So, like I was saying, it's interesting doing this you know, exploration of my concepting my graphic novel in both visual and just written ways, because I can draw something and then that will make me think about some other aspect of the world. Like even now, I'm just thinking like what's the go with this this giant and like water coming out of its face? Like, how's the water getting up there? Like it is it magic? Do I need to think about that? Um, I don't know if anybody's interested in the process I use to colour things, but just then I was thinking, like, I took the background colour from this. Ooh, that's really cool, Alan. Yeah, I played a bit with the 3D thing, but not too much. Distracted again. I think it's the delay that's distracting. It's not you guys. It's computer things. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I sort of have this green that I want to get to as part of the giant. And so then I think about, but then I wanted the background to be this pink. And see, I've got that sort of like, just here, this kind of dark lavender purpley colour. I like to think about how I'm going to get from there to the green as I sort of come forward. For example, you know, that colour is really in the purples, but I might just slowly, you know, lighten it and bring it into the blues a bit, and do another layer, you know. This is obviously just rough at the moment, but at least I can block in the colours. And then I'll move it some more in the hue, and then move it, make it a bit sort of lighter and more saturated. That's probably too light, but more saturated. Then we start to get to these greens. So I've got this halfway point. And that's how I like to do things. I think I should be lower though. Yeah, so then we've got to think about trees. What's happening with trees? How do they work? I think this is... kind of a meandering river. So because my graphic novel is just uber what's the word? Symbolic. It's kind of cool because everything I do, I can kind of think through that lens. It's looking cool already. I like that. The vibe of it so far. What do you reckon? Oh my god, that's so cool. But how do I even show that on this angle? There's the, yeah. I don't know, is that overcomplicating things? I might sort of do it. To get you on as a co-creator, or I don't know, what would you call them? Conceptor? No, that's amazing. That's kind of what I was going for anyway. Essentially, yeah, I was actually trying to say this before, but totally lost my train of thought. Essentially, this world that this giant appears in is sort of represents the past, or it's just like it's everything is about the past, and I won't explain any more than that. I mean, yeah, I won't explain any more of the metaphor, but because there is more to it. Stop talking. Yeah, so well, I'm so dyslexic that I actually read that you said my brain's not working at the moment. Because mine's not working as well. So yeah, it's a world that's focused on the past, and these giants represent the past of this land. And almost in a sense that was when things were simpler. Things were simpler in the past, and so there was less people because it's the same amount of land mass, but there's giants. I'm trying to explain things without giving too much away. There's less giants than there are normal sized people. And so as there became more people, they got smaller and more complicated because there's more of them. If that makes sense. So giants, in this sense, is the simpler times. If that makes sense. It's a day of remembrance tomorrow. Those clouds are awful. I think what I'm actually going to do is put on the drawing guides and I think the horizon's about there, so there's a sort of hills in the background. Yeah. I did this the other day with something, what was it? Yeah, it was with that thing I did. Goodness. Oh, maybe you need to bathe in the tears of a giant, Della. No, but seriously, do you want to talk it through? What's your anxiety? What are you worried? What are you worried about? Not getting enough? Not getting what you want? Togs. I don't think I like all these going in the same direction. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's that whole why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this? Who cares? I have to leave this guy. It's run my head in. Speaking of imposter syndrome. How come you're pink all of a sudden? Drinking from the waters connects you to the past, almost like a liquid stream of consciousness. No, that's interestingly accurate. No, you were purple, and then you changed it to pink, and now you're blue. Alright, stopping with the background. So, if the light of the sky is pink, then that doesn't mean anything. Need to see Val. Not quite sure what that means. Is that a reference to bathroom? These blues are a little bit too saturated, but I kind of like it. I like something about it anyway. What do you reckon? Is that too much? Oh, Princess Valium. Prince Valium, I mean. Well, super chukas for the auction. Hope it goes really well. I'm sure it will. Let me know how it goes. don't know what I'm doing. Can you hear that rain? How rude. Ah, I see. I've totally... I think he's just got rocks on his head. And glass at the top. There's actually a song playing before in my tunes that reminded me of Animal Crossing. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I say that every stream. You mean the Della notebooks? Is that what you're talking about? Hang on, hang on. Cool your jets. Grove of cherry blossoms at the base of the waterfall. I think I'd rather go with more wisterias, to be honest. And now I'm thinking maybe there's a sort of pathway for, you know, a bit of a pilgrimage up to the peak. That kind of goes like across there and down here. I think cherry blossoms might be a bit too much, but I like the idea of maybe more wisterias. Just to make that more of a feature. And also can bring the colour in more, you know. Love your enthusiasm though. Don't lose it. Can you hear me gulp when I take a drink? How do Wisteria's trunks look? I really wanted to go to the Wisteria place in Japan when I was there. Oh, that can get quite thick trunks. They're also quite sprawly. Pinterest. Go away. I think if I just do downward strokes, that'll be enough to sort of make it look to the stereo.
That old rail shit. That old rail shit. That old rail shit.
Actually, I might clean up his beard. I like the idea of the wisteria is kind of like hanging on there.
That old rail shit.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no. I thought I'd missed something, but I hadn't.
That old red shit. That old red shit. That old red shit.
Yeah, pilgrimage. Oops, that's a big fat line there. Kind of like some of those browns that just happened to be there when I had the stuff underneath. I might chuck it in. I think that's what I found cool, or what I do find cool about landscape sort of stuff, and I don't know. Oh no. What happened? Oh, you idiot. One moment. Don't know why this device doesn't charge properly. Might have to stop. Hang on, it's coming back. I might. Just give it a minute. Oh, did you just see my password? Yeah, see, it doesn't have the little lightning bolt. Yeah, it automatically saves. Let me come on. I think it's because it's a splitter, so it's actually plugged into the computer so that I can get the feed. But I've got a little USB-C splitter, and I think for some reason it doesn't actually charge on that. It just takes the signal. Pencil's charged though. That's good. Yeah, it's not charging now either. I think I'll have to call it a night. Sorry. No, I didn't get very far. Maybe we can do a playback if it's got enough strength. It's my fault. I wasn't really prepared for tonight. I've had a big week. And today was... I don't know, not stressful. Just a bit painful. What? That's weird. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's coming along. It's probably a good thing that I don't continue actually, because my RSI isn't the greatest. Weirdly, my iPad's saying that it's airplaying, which it's never done before. Yeah, I really like where this is heading. I want to have more giants in the landscape as well. Particularly I want one sort of lying on its side, and there's like a city inside, like it's spooning a city. There we go. That's the end. All right, I'm just on 1%. I think I better leave it. Thank you. I'm glad, because that's the idea. Getting the concept happening. And I love being like hyper symbolic, and you know, this, like I said, this land is going to be really focused on the past and stuff, and so just thinking about that, I'm like, oh, you know, they'd probably have a lot of they'd put a lot of importance on gravestones and you know, remembering things, and libraries and history, you know. Anyway, thanks for joining. I'm really sorry I didn't finish, but you know, keep a lookout. I'll probably post the finished one tomorrow or something. Alright, thank you. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Good luck. I mean, break a leg, Della, tomorrow. Oh no, my star rating's going to go down. Alright, sorry, bye. Bye.